Hey guys, I'm Dan, one of the engineers at Mishimoto. Today I'm going to show you how to install our aluminum performance intercooler piping kit for the 2006 to 2010 Chevy Silverado 2500 HD with 6.6 liter Duramax. Let's check it out. Tools needed to install the performance intercooler piping kit for the 2006 to 2010 Chevy 2500 HD are pick tool, quarter drive ratchet, extension, 11mm socket, 10mm socket, 7mm socket, and a pair of pop clip pliers. Installation time is about 2 hours and is a 3 out of 5 on the difficulty level. First thing we're going to do is unplug the mass airflow sensor. Next we're going to loosen the 2 clamps that hold the pipe onto the airbox. In order to remove the rest of the hose, we're going to have to remove the factory intake box. You're going to want to remove the splash shields from both wheel wells in the front of the truck. To do this, we're going to remove the remaining 4 pop clips and 5 7mm bolts. Next, remove the clamps that hold the hot side intercooler pipe to the intercooler. Next, remove the clamps that hold the upper part of the hot side pipe to the turbo. Next, remove the hot side pipe and boots. Alright guys, now that we have the stock hot pipe out of this truck, let's take a look at it compared to the Mishimoto Performance hot pipe. As you can see, the stock pipe goes from 2.5 inch diameter from the turbo all the way down right before the intercooler. The Mishimoto is designed with a full 3-inch pipe all the way down to the intercooler, as well as it removes 2 bends. This pipe is the pipe you want for better flow and performance out of your truck. Install the hot side boot to the intercooler. Connect the upper hot side boot to the turbo. Next, remove the 2 10mm bolts that hold the upper part of the intake box bracket to the inside of the fender, as well as the 1 10mm bolt that holds the bracket to the coolant reservoir. Remove the bracket from the truck. Next, remove the 2 retaining clips that hold the cold side intercooler pipe to the intake manifold and intercooler. Once you have the clips removed, go ahead and remove the pipe. Now that we have the stock cold pipe out, let's compare it to the Mishimoto Performance cold pipe. Stock cold pipe is made out of plastic injection molded parts that attach to the intercooler and the engine. Goes from a 3.5 inch diameter and then next down to a 3 inch and then back to 3.5. The Mishimoto unit is CNC'd with aluminum pipe and is a full 3.5 inch flow through the entire pipe. This pipe is the performance pipe that you need to get the durability and performance out of your truck. There's one part of the stock hose that we need to reuse on the Mishimoto, and that's the factory retaining clip. So you just want to slide the retaining clip around the pipe before you put it onto the truck. Once you have the clip installed, go ahead and install the provided new O-ring. Very simple, just feed it into one side and then work your hand around it. To help installation, use a little bit of oil and run it around your finger on the inside of the O-ring. This will make the pipe slide on easier. First, install the intercooler side pipe of the cold side pipe assembly to the intercooler. Once you have that on, go ahead and just loosely place a clamp onto the pipe. We'll come back to that later. Next, install the engine side section of the cold side pipe to the engine. When installing the boot onto the cold side pipe, be sure to push it all the way on. Now rotate the engine side pipe and the intercooler side pipe together in line. Rotate the pipes and connect them with the connecting boot. Once you have it evenly spaced between both pipes, you can go ahead and slide the clamps over the ends of the couplers and tighten it down. Next, reinstall your airbox. All right guys, that wraps it up on the install. Take your truck out for a spin and enjoy your new Mishimoto products.